What's going on, bodybuilding fans? Mike Neumann here, Inside Natural Bodybuilding. I'm in Marietta, California. I figured I'd get a couple words in with Kathy Saldana. She's the North American president of the INBA, so I wanted to step into her office here real quick, get a couple words. Nobody to hold the camera today, so I'm going to hold it, but here's Kathy. Kathy, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Mike, for stopping by. I better look good you holding that camera yourself.
I think you look great. Okay. Nonetheless, let's talk about, is there anything new with the INBA, PNBA that the fans should know about?
I'll tell you what's really new and exciting. First of all, the INBA was the first organization last year to give a car to the overall pro male bodybuilder at the Natural Olympia, which is held in Reno, Nevada, second weekend of November every year. So we're very excited about that. We're looking to outdo ourselves this year with possibly 2 categories getting big prizes like that.
And that's pretty huge. We all know that Kiyoshi Moody won the car last year, and you gave him the option, didn't you, to take the car or the cash, right?
Well, I think he had the option to take the car because at that point we were really new at it.
Yeah.
And we had the car. We purchased the car. So we're learning a few things along the way.
Okay, so nonetheless, so we're looking forward to the Natural Universe coming up. And in fact, that's by where I'm at in Bolingbrook, Illinois this year. It's on September 1st, 2012 in Bolingbrook, Illinois. Anything going on with that you can let us know about?
I understand that we're really getting our pros together to show up there. We really want them to make a big showing at that time of the year and not try to only wait for the Olympia. I mean, pros have a certain training regime that sometimes a little hard for them to break away and diet down for contests, but we're really working hard on that. I believe it's the first time that Denny's going to be out there in a long time. Denny Kakos is the founder of the organization. I'm going to be out there myself. I'm not sure how many hats I'll wear. We always wear a lot of hats at each contest. But I know we've got a lot of support out in that area. John Hansen, as a matter of fact, has a show coming up next weekend. He always does an awesome job and gets a lot of great young natural athletes in the contest. So we're sure he's going to have a big showing at the Universe.
Absolutely, and in fact, you just brought that up. I'm going to be at that show this weekend, August 11th. Philip Ricardo's guest posing, so it's definitely a show you guys don't want to miss. Check out naturalolympia.com for more information on the ABA Natural North America. So, you know, I think the prize money is probably the best in the PNBA, INBA than most of the other organizations. Your prize money almost doubled that of the Orton Cup last year. Why is it that they don't attract many pros? What's your take on that?
I think, unfortunately, sometimes it just boils down to the day-to-day of it. I do talk with a lot of athletes who look at things like the registration fees, and they feel like because the registration fees are just a little bit higher, they forget to do the math, how it works out. So what Denny Kakos is able to do is, we do have a little bit of a higher fee. We have a little bit of a higher fee on the pro card, but we certainly turn it all back around to the pros. So do the math, it's basic math. If you pay less for a show, you're going to get a whole lot less in prize money. If you want to gamble a little more, you know your training's on target, you know you feel really great about yourself, come to the INBA, compete there, and you're going after a much bigger pot.
Yeah, we're very well said, and I think that's where a lot of pros, they don't think about the prize money getting shorted. If you guys didn't, you know, charge as much for an entry fee, then the prize money would be a lot less than it is, wouldn't you say?
Oh,
I mean, that's the big deal.
Yeah, absolutely, and I will tell you, personally, Denny works very hard to turn these things around for the pro athletes, actually for all the athletes in the INBA. We consider ourselves a big family, but we're really looking at drawing in big prizes for these pro athletes that train naturally. We know how much harder it is to do that, and so we really want to reward them. Myself personally, I work all the time with pro athletes just to give them ideas and help them find sponsorship. Many times they don't even think that their local dentist would be a great sponsor for them because they don't think a dentist has anything to do with bodybuilding. But a dentist wants a great person to attract advertising for their office.
Absolutely. Now, the INBA, PNBA, they've been known for years as being they got the strictest drug testing policies of most of the other organizations out there. What do you guys do if you have an INBA competitor who also competes in another organization but then fails a drug test in another organization? Would you allow him to come back to the INBA, or do you kind of like look beyond that because he didn't fail a drug test in the INBA, or how does that work out?
I think right now at this point, because none of the organizations share data amongst each other, we simply have to look out for ourselves. Will it raise an eyebrow? Absolutely. Are we keeping our eye on any other athletes that are posted who failed drug tests in other organizations? Yes, we do. But we also look for it to be a credible drug testing. We look for them to be targeted because of good proof. But yeah, it does raise an eyebrow. But because we don't share information, like I just said, we simply have to go with our standards. We have to test the athlete when they compete with us, and we have to make sure that they're not using anything illegal while they're on an INBA stage.
Very nice. Now, a lot of these organizations have made attempts at working with each other. It's been not as successful as some would like to see thus far. What do you think organizations can do to all work together to kind of unify the sport? Or is that even possible?
You know what? I think anything's possible, to be honest with you. I think if everybody has the same good philosophy about how people should train, everything is possible. But we look at how heads of state all around the world have difficulty coming together. They all, you know, they all want to do the right thing, but everybody has their own criteria and protocol in place. Certainly don't make any enemies. I think that's number one. Everybody's out there trying to do the right thing if that's what they say they're doing. So first of all, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Do we want to be a bigger world influence? Of course we do. Will it take continual negotiation between the organizations? Yes, it will. Please don't shut down the negotiations. I see a future for it to get much better.
As do I. Now, we both know Australians, they take their bodybuilding seriously, but there's no INBA Pro Show in Australia. What can we do to get a pro show out there?
We are working on it. So the more you ask, the more it'll help. I do want you to know that the subject is not getting brushed under the carpet. We aren't ignoring it. We are, as I just said, trying to negotiate with how another country sees it should be done, and we are desperately looking for that. Do we force those athletes out of pro status? No, we don't. When they come to the U.S., we allow them to have pro status. We are working for it to be recognized in Australia.
Wow, okay, well, good stuff. What shows are you going to be attending soon? You got any shows that, in case these pros want to talk to you about this, any shows you're going to be attending in the not-too-distant future?
I will definitely be in at the Universe.
Okay, Bolingbrook, Illinois, September 1st.
Yes, it is. I will definitely be at Team USA shortly after that out in Las Vegas. You can always catch me on my email, though. Don't wait to find me at a show. Either pick up the phone or write me on email. Go through the website, www.naturalbodybuilding.com. You're going to scroll down on the left-hand side of the menu to ask a coach. I'm one of the coaches there, and you can always email me, and I will reach out by phone if that's what you prefer.
And there you go, bodybuilding fans. If you guys want a pro show in Australia or anything else, you got to keep talking about it. Got to keep letting them know you're interested in something like that. So email her, like you said, give her a call. Looks like you're open-minded, willing to talk at all times, Kathy. So thanks for taking this interview with me. And on a minute's notice, I was just here on vacation for a week for I to come talk to you. But you know, until next time, bodybuilding fans, be sure to check out the Natural Universe September 1st. That's in Bolingbrook, Illinois, and also the ABA Natural North America in Bolingbrook, Illinois. Philip Ricardo's guest posing to that show. Plus, I'm going to be on the judging panel for that one, so stop by and say hi. So until next time, you got Kathy Saldana, Mike Neumann. We're out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching.